Hello, beloveds. How are you today? I believe the last card we did was on truth, and I've been thinking a lot on truth and how we perceive truth, or what's our definition of truth. What is truth to us? And I was having a conversation, and I've been mostly hanging around folks who are like me, single, and who believe in either or spirituality or Christianity. And the thing that we talk about most is our truth as single people, individuals. How being single and a Christian or a believer, how that faith doesn't really support singlehood. In the faith, it's a pattern of setting the single, I'm just going to say single woman, because we're the only ones, if you look at it honestly, that are suppressed or oppressed. We are the only ones that have all of these guidelines and judgments and statutes that we must follow, be submit and controlled, and etc. and so forth. And the men seem to be more forgiving. You know, they're easily forgiven. Their offenses are easily forgotten, and the women not so much. And it disturbs me how we are the foundation of the church, but we must be humbled, submitted, and silent in the church. And I know I felt as a single woman in the ministry, as a servant, as a member, as a leader, a teacher, a giver, that you are only allowed so much room, so much space, so much authority. And once you hit your mark, and some of us hit it much quicker than even most men, then I don't care how much you do or how much you learn or how effective you are, there's a ceiling that you're hitting, and you're not going to get past that ceiling. And I just got tired of that, and I found myself bowing to that all the time. It's like, okay, but it's not okay. I don't want to be limited and constricted, and like I said in the past, it causes me to feel oppressed and repressed. And with the habits and behaviors that I've learned, with the dysfunction I grew up in, and with religion, have taught me that those patterns fit right in with control. They fit right in with dictating. They fit right in with being under thumb. So it took me a while to get to, okay, I gotta let it go. I gotta get rid of the structure of religion, and that means come out of the church. And a lot of people are comfortable in religion because of the structure that keeps them under the thumb. But in reality, especially with single people, when we go out in the world, it, the church is not a help. For instance, I was in, I want to say I was in, I'll say I was in my early 40s. And this fellow was going to our church. And two of the elders, husband and wife team, wanted to set me up with this brother. And they invited me over. We had dinner and everything. And they brought up the topic. And they said they wanted to chaperone my overgrown, already mothered 40-year-old self. They want to chaperone me on a date. No, thank you. No, thank you. And that, no, I'm sorry. But getting to my point of truth and singlehood in the church, and how we're limited, especially as women being single, that I never felt like I had a lot of options other than to just serve and be of service to the community, to the church, to the members, to the seniors, to the youth, to the hierarchy of the establishment of the body. And which left little or no time for me, because they feel that because you're single, you have more time to give. But I went to a lot of services, a lot of classes, and even in the classes and the services that they provide, they're more focused on marriage rather than singlehood. And come on, y'all know it's mostly women in the building. And what men are there, they're just there. I'm not even going to put them in a category because I'm not really talking about them right now. But they're there. Few of us are interested in them, though. And even fewer of them are present. And there's some sisters who come to church, even though they married, they never with their husband. But that was, something that I was, going over in my mind about truth and how it sets with me. And I think there needs to be a forum or a discussion or a confrontation, I don't know what you want to call it, where the church is accountable, or at least brought to the idea that they gotta rearrange or change their outlook or something about the single people in the church. Because finding a boyfriend, much less a husband, in the church, the only people married in the church, they didn't meet in the church. They wound up in the church. So that's something that needs to be visited. And I'm thinking about having a few people who are single to come and sit and chat and talk about it realistically, biblically, but realistically. I think it's a topic that needs to be discussed openly, honestly, and without browbeating and judgment, and really considering where you came from, where you came from, because everybody that was born and raised in the church wasn't always saved, and everybody that's saved in the church can't relate to being in the world. So there's got to be some sort of balance and relevance, and I like to visit that in conversation and see where it goes. What do you guys think? Tell me what you think. Please comment, like, share, subscribe, and we'll try and get that together. And the next video you'll see from me will be on the card for the day, which is a new gown. This is the card. A new gown. And see you in the future.